Okay folks, welcome back, and it is good to be back. I'm finally back on my feet. I was down for the count there for a little while, but we're all better now. And what I'm going to do this afternoon is I'm going to work on this trailer for just a little while, get out here and enjoy the weather. And I'm going to swap these 12-inch rims here, and I'm going to install these in place of these 8-inch rims. These are 480 by 8-inch, and I wanted to put 12-inch rims on this trailer just to kind of slow down the rotational speed of the bearings in that wheel when we're going down the road. And I got to pull this trailer all the way to Florida, about 1,000 miles, when I do get ready to move. And so yeah, with those 8-inch wheels, you're spinning those bearings pretty fast. And so I just wanted to slow that down a little bit. And plus, I wanted galvanized wheels on this trailer too, because it is going to see salt water once we get settled in out in Florida. So we're going to swap those out this afternoon. I will be right back. Well, all right, that's what it's going to look like. I just got to get the other side done. And let me see if I can pan back just a little bit. I'm sitting on the ground right next to it. Alrighty. Might need to raise that fender up a little bit, but that's no problem. If I have to fabricate some kind of a mounting bracket, I can just raise it up an inch or two. Not a big deal. It's not a very heavy boat that's going on there, so I don't think we're going to have any issues with it setting the fender down on the tire. Of course, that's that boat I'm building out in my garage. And when all said and done, I think it's going to end up being about 250, 300 pounds with the outboard, if that much. Alright, got to get the other side done. I'll have to pick this back end up and move it that way so I can get to the lug nuts over here. Alright, all we got to do now is just get it finished up. Alright, got the other side done. Got the spare mounted. That's not going to be the final location of the spare. I'm probably going to have to slide that forward a little bit. We'll also probably have to move the winch. I'm going to have to adjust it to the length of my boat. But easy job. Trailer's real easy. Pick this up by hand. Nice and light. So yeah, okay. About an hour's worth of work. And so next job will be to move on to the bunks. And I have all the material bought that I need. I'm just going to go ahead and make a whole new set of bunks for it. I'll just pitch those away. I've got the indoor-outdoor carpet. I've got some 2x4s. They're pressure-treated 2x4s. And so over the next whole day or two, I'll probably get those made. All right, folks. We'll see you later. All right, so there's that pressure-treated wood I was talking about. I actually have 4 of those. The other one's over there leaning up against the wall. But instead of having the kind of bunks that are on there now where they just clamp the 2x4s off in the those brackets, and they just stand the 2x4 up vertically, I'm going to make these into kind of like a T shape. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have a vertical piece, but I'm also going to have a T-cap on top of it. And what I've got to do before I do that is cut this on my table saw right here at a 5-degree angle. I need to shave one side of this off, and that's in order to match that angle right there. So that piece that sits flat, that 2x4 that's going to sit horizontally, so it will sit flat against the bottom of the boat and match this angle right here. So just need to get busy doing that, and we'll be back here shortly. Okay, so that's what I was talking about right there. This is the part that's going to bolt down to the trailer, and of course then I'll have this piece covered with indoor-outdoor carpeting, and I'm going to get those bolted together. I'm just going to use some galvanized lag bolts to put those together. And I think what I'm also going to do, just to help waterproof them, I think I will put a couple of coats of fiberglass resin on those before I put the carpet on. But that's it. Pretty simple, pretty easy to make. And of course they will end up somewhere all right about in this area here. This is where they'll ride up against the bottom of the boat, right about where my hand's at. I think it's 13 inches off the center line on both sides. So, okay, pretty straightforward, and just thought I'd show you that this afternoon. And not in a big rush to get that done, but I would like to get it finished so that by the time I get this boat coated with the fiberglass on the bottom, I'll be ready to flip the boat over and put it on the trailer, and I'm going to finish it up on the trailer. I'm going to use the trailer for a work stand. And so, all right, just need to finish getting after it here, and I will see you guys later. Okay, folks, welcome back. Really what I'm trying to do today, I'm trying to play catch up, because I lost a lot of time working on this boat and working on that trailer with this illness. And remember I said this center cap, it was actually going to taper down as we went forward, and it's going to get narrower the further forward we go. And I'm going to cut that cap off right about here, and I'm going to cut it at a 45-degree angle, going to narrow it down. And so I'm going to take care of that here real quick, and when I get done I'll show you what it's going to look like. Be right back. Okay, I don't know how noticeable that is, but this piece is trimmed down. I trimmed, started back here and just trimmed it to a taper, and ended up on this end taking off about 3/4 of an inch off of the outboard side. Like I said, I wanted that to taper down, and then of course I got this little 45-degree cut right here. We're going to round everything over, and I still have to come back and let's see if I can get that camera down there. Okay, I still have to come back and make a 45-degree cut on this edge. Since I cut that off right there, I cut off that edge where I previously had that cut to a 45. So I have to come back now and let's see, let me find my hand there. I have to come back now and restore that 45-degree cut, and then I'll just round over the top so the fiberglass will lay down. And so, like I said, it may not be very noticeable, but it does start to narrow down right about where my finger's pointing right there, probably about 4 feet back, 4.5 feet back from this end right here. And so once I get it in place, you'll have a better idea of what it was I've been rambling on about here in these last couple of segments. So folks, that's it for the night. I said I was on the road to recovery. Still not fully there yet. All that sanding right there kind of took it out of me tonight, so I'm going to call it a night. And folks, I will see you in the next segment. Thank you for watching. Alright folks, welcome back. And I've got all of these pieces trimmed now like I want them. And I've got that 45-degree angle cut on the outboard edges of both sides, both pieces. Got another one laying over. That one's just flipped over while I get prepared to bond the left-hand side cap in place. Just going to get some little guide blocks set up there so I can keep it centered, keep it where I want it. But that's it. Just had to do a little bit of hand sanding right here, get that 45-degree angle back in it. And then up here, of course, that's going to lay flat. Right now, I mean, it's just, straight piece of plywood, but I'm going to have to put some kind of weights on it or something to get it to match that curve right there. We'll get it figured out. So anyway, all I need to do now is just get those pieces bonded in place. I will see you here momentarily. Okay folks, if I sound like Darth Vader, I've got my respirator on. See, my respirator. I'm going to try to get this first piece bonded on tonight. And so there's 4 pieces total, so I'm just going to work on this one tonight because it's already 11 o'clock at night. Hopefully you're hearing this. So, alright, less talk, more work. Let me get this camera set up. If the camera shakes, I don't have another platform to put the tripod on. So you might see a little bit of shaking in the camera as I'm working on this. Well, I hope that stays there. Actually, you know what? In the interest of saving battery life, I'm going to shut the camera off, get my resin mixed, and get it rolled out, get it wet down. When I get ready to put the epoxy on, then I will turn the camera back on. So I'll see you here in a moment. Okay, I got the camera back on. As you can see, I've already got a little bit of epoxy spread out there. I've got to mix up another batch. So I'm going to get that done and get after it. All right, folks, that's it. Pretty straightforward, just time consuming. And this right here, this top corner, hang on, let me adjust this mask. This top corner will get sanded down quite a bit. It'll get rounded over quite a bit. And then of course this inner corner right here will get filled with epoxy, and it'll make a nice smooth transition from this cap down to this bottom hull panel right here. And so when I get ready to lay the fiberglass down, you'll have just this, you won't have any sharp corners, you'll just have nice smooth rounded edges. So that's all for tonight, folks, and thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next video.